And we are live. We are live. We are live. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live this morning. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Big up to everyone that's supporting the podcast. Today's Saturday, the 4th of the 4th of October. Welcome to the live, guys. We are in the live this morning. Listen, guys. Listen, I'm gonna be here for a little bit. Like I promised you guys, I came off work. I'm home. You know what I mean? I've been off work 7:30, but I'm home now and we're gonna do the live. And what I want to speak to this morning, we need to know, what I'm saying. Lose my thoughts. Yes. Was justice served? That's what I want. That's the question today. That is the question today that I want to ask. Do you guys feel that justice was served? Do you guys believe that the 4 years only 2 months? Do you think is fair? Did you think Diddy got a fair trial? Did everything work out well? Listen, he got off. He got off. He got off kind of easy. You know what I mean? He didn't really get time. So he didn't really get time, guys. But I'm going to create a poll in the chat. Was justice served? That's it. Was justice served? I'm going to ask a question, and I want your guys be honest with your answer, and so we can, have a little dialogue about it this morning. So that's it, guys. Was justice served? I want to know, was justice served, guys? Leave your comment in the chat. We are live this morning. We're coming straight from Staten Island, New York. Our base is we do, I live on Staten Island, so that is where we stream from Staten Island. I just want to take the time out to thank everyone for supporting our platform. I put up a poll there. It just started. You know what I mean? If you want to get involved with the poll, you more than likely can do so. Yes or no? Was justice served? That is the question today. And I hope my sound is good today. How's my sound, guys? You got to tell me how my sound, because I have. I'm telling you, man. Podcast not easy, guys. When you're a one-man show, it is. But sooner or later, I have some people coming on. I'm gonna have a paddle sooner or later, guys, and we're gonna have a moderator, and it's gonna be operating like a fully functioning podcast. So big up to everyone that's supporting the channel. The background is ludicrous. I know I have this thing here. Let me just move these stuff from here so you can have a better background. How is that? Much better for you? Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. How's my sound, guys? How is my sound? Is my sound clear? How's my sound, guys? I just want to make sure everything is clear this morning. So I'm relying on people to tell me how's my sound. How's my sound, guys? Good. Thank you. I appreciate it. So you see the poll there. Let me know how you guys feel. Was justice served? Did you think this man received a fair trial? Did your judge sentence this man 4 years? We know he's serving time served over a year. So by the time, he's going to be serving about 14 years, 14 months served, because at the end of the year, time is counting. He's still in the court. His time is counting. And a lot of people, I don't know, man. I don't know how to take this, because a lot of people had mixed opinion. A lot of people went on record and said this man going to get like 10 years. But I went on, even though I didn't put my it out there, but I had a feeling, listening to the judge and what the judge confirmed yesterday. And I'm going to be honest, there's going to be some commentary that I do today. People are not going to be okay with it, but you have to think about it, people. You have to think what I'm about to say. Think what I'm about to say. Was justice served? The poll is there, guys. I want you guys to do the poll. So far we have 10 votes. 10 votes in the poll. Let me just give a update on the poll, guys. Let me just update. Wow. Wait a minute here. Listen, guys, we just started a poll, man. We just started a poll, guys. And 55% say no, justice was not served. You want this man to get more time. 50% is tied. Right now, it's tied, guys. 50% say yes and 50% say no. Guys, also make sure you press the like button, share the video, get engaged in all in the podcast, share your thoughts, share your opinion. I want people to get involved, and and I will give my best opinion. If you ask me a question, my personal feeling about this, I believe that what I believe. Okay. And I mean this from the bottom of my heart. And I don't want nobody to get offended. People need to separate their feelings from politics, conspiracy talk, but look at reality and reasonable and have a reasonable thought and think about it, what I'm about to say. Okay. P. Diddy was found innocent of, the charges. Everybody know the charges. Sex trafficking, racketeering, all that. We all know why that law came into play. The Mann Act, 1910. I already explained that yesterday, guys. We know that. But what I'm saying is this. If you found a person innocent and the judge was biased, is what the judge is saying, oh, he sat in this courtroom and you heard. You sat in this courtroom and you heard what? You heard all the testimony, but what you got to understand, you cannot, oh, I sat in this court and I heard everything, you're abusive to women, but he's not on trial for a domestic violence and abusing. He's on trial for sex trafficking and racketeering or whatever you want, and they found him innocent. I found it to be kind of weird for Cassidy to write a letter to the judge and stating to the judge that the jury got it wrong. That is a slap in the judge's face, because the judge is a chief and commander in his in the courtroom. He's the man, the black robes, that he's in charge. So you slap the judge and tell the judge that the jury got it wrong and you have to make it right, and you have to give this man 10 years because I'm afraid this man will revenge and this and that and this and that, all of those things she said in the letter. And I believe the judge was biased. I believe the judge was biased according to did he pay off the jury? Stop. How we pay off the jury, Joe? I'm right in the computer, even though I don't look at my the screen here because it's very hard. 19 votes, 19 people voted. Explain why you said P. Diddy paid off the jury. You have to explain that. You just can't make a statement and just leave it blank like that. Why you think he paid off the jury? Why? What how he paid off the jury? Explain to me why he pay off the jury. You made a comment, Joe, so you got to back it up. Okay, see your point. But look at this point, Joe. Look at this point. Simple. Knock on door, drop off bag with KK cash, walk away. So you have proof of that? You know that happened that happened? That how it's done? That's how it's done. That's how you would do it. Or that's how everybody else do it. Because I can't see where did he pay off the jury? No. Mm-mm. 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 Hear this now. With the charges that were dropped, did the judge took that in consideration or went by his feelings? I believe the judge was a little biased. Real money. Yeah. Listen, Joe. All I'm saying is that you can't go around and assuming or making allegations that this man paid off the jury. You got number one, you got to have proof. You can't just say, "Oh, this man paid off the jury. He's corrupt. He's this. He's that." You cannot say that because in the court of law, his peers, and that is why I don't understand how. Listen, I believe he should have never got it. I believe he went to the courts on trial for the wrong thing. He should have been on trial for domestic violence and being abusive. That would have and due to the severe of the domestic violence, the judge would have gave him time. He couldn't get 10 years for this. There is no way in the world, Robert. Thank you. He got lucky. You think he got lucky? So your guys don't think justice was served? Listen, YouTuber user, you know what I mean? I don't know. Don't come in here with that baby oil stuff. No, not really. So you're saying that justice was never served? Why justice was never served? You don't think that 4 years is enough? And listen, what crime did he commit? What crime did he commit? What did he get sentenced for? Let me break it down for your people who are simple minded and think that justice, he paid off the jury, justice wasn't served. Okay, we're going to keep it real. Okay, Diddy got sentenced for having sex and freak offs. Am I wrong? All right. There's no other else charges there, guys. He got sentenced for having sex with someone consent to sex because of a law that came in 1910 because of Jack Johnson, the first boxer, because he loved to date white women and he married a white woman, and people did not like that. Caucasian male did not like that. They felt threatened. So they came up with this law. That's how we came up, guys. So if people want to get personal, only the domestic violence rest was. Listen, we spent at least 2 hours yesterday. Cause I did two lives, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, when the verdict was read. Right? Where is the domestic file paper with the police, Mr. Robert? That's a question directly to you. Where is the domestic violence that was filed with the police so this man could be charged for domestic violence battery, so he could go to prison, so he could get locked up? Why no one did or file paper for domestic violence so this man could go to jail? Yes, they used Diddy to flex because the judge said this. The prosecutor said no other entertainer or. But my question is, Robert. My question is, Robert. What's going to happen to all those businessmen, councilmen, politicians going from state to state with their side chick, doing taking care of business? We know they're having sex with these people. Will they be charged with the Mann Act? The Mann Act, they pick and choose who to use the Mann Act with or to. Because the Mann Act is a bias. It was very biased, and it's a racial law. It's not a fair law. It's not towards white men. This law is towards black or dark-skinned people or brown-skinned people. Keep it real, guys. I don't want to get political about racist and this and that, but it is. It's the truth. It's the truth. Nothing, listen. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Welcome to the live, guys. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. Welcome, everybody in the live. Make sure you press like, share, and subscribe to the platform, guys. It's a very good platform. It's a new platform. And, and this platform is to speak truth. Speak truth, guys. And a lot of people are not going to like it, but Diddy is a freak. It's obvious Diddy's a freak. And he got put in jail because he's a freak. That's all what happened. He got put in jail because he's a freak. Nothing else. He did not break no law. What law did Diddy broke? They trying to say this man was running a racketeering company, trafficking people, and that's found out to be a lie. It was fabricated and a lie based on Cassie's statement. If Cassie and Diddy was on trial, they would have got sentenced for racketeering and trafficking. The prosecutor knew what they was doing, guys. They play a mind game. They played a mind game. Yes, it was a flex to keep people in their place. This what it is. This what it is. The Mann Act is deliberately intentioned for the black man. And listen, people, let me tell you something. My kids are half Japanese and I'm half black. My wife is Japanese. I'm the last person on this earth, keep it real, to be speaking about any ethnic background and I'll be disrespecting my kids. And I love my kids. Okay? But I believe this case, nobody want to speak about it, but what he got charged with is from a law that came from 1910. Go do your research, people. Go and do your research. The only thing the FBI had on this man, it's saying this man loved to have sex. He's a freak, and other people love to have sex the same way because they're all freaks. And he got thrown in jail for that. The only reason why Petey got thrown in jail is because of the Mann Act of 1910, and he do not allow black men to go date white women. They will get charged even if the woman consent to it or not. Go read the law, people. And I didn't even I remember a couple years ago, because I read a lot of books and I study a lot about history. I should have been a history teacher instead of going to nursing, guys, because I love history. History don't lie. That's the only thing don't lie, because people lived it. And you cannot change what somebody lived. You cannot change what I did yesterday because it's history. You understand what I'm saying, people? Free the homie. Listen, I believe Diddy got a bum deal. I believe no way he should have been on trial for being a freak. And the only reason why Diddy went on trial, listen, people, the only reason why Diddy went on trial is because of the videotape. Who released the videotape? Very untimely, precise, planning, timing, boom. Did Cassie have that tape? Who had the tape? Who had that tape for all these years? Because guess what happened? Do you remember? Do you remember, dear Heavenly Father, who are in heaven, please bless him and his family. Amen. Thank you. I appreciate it. Big up, big up, big up, big up, night. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. So who released the tape? Because the tape was hidden for years. The tape was hidden for years. So if Cassie was getting beat up for years and years, and I know people, I work in domestic violence as well as two people. My resume is very well explained. I work in domestic violence. I work with kids. I'm nursing. I do all of it because it's still social service, taken care of. And I work with underage kids, supervised for how many years of a facility with boys and girls, where they want to engage boys and girls on the same transgender. All of that language, I know it, guys. I know the LGBT language, he, them, she, her, all of that. I know because we was forced to to get knowledge of that because the kids claim in our program, we have to make sure we speak the proper pronoun and all of that. So I know what I'm speaking about. But this case right here, it was a subtle case, is to put this man in his place. Is to put, it doesn't matter how much millions and millions of dollars you have. Why would someone make Robert Man mental issue? We're going to speak about that too. But why a mental issue, I have experience in mental issue as well. You know what I'm saying? I have so when I come on here, it's not just to talk, it's what I know, is what I witnessed over the years with kids and watch their behavior, adults, all of that. People are watching. Mental health is the number one challenge right now in the world. Mental health. Because all of these people that doing these crimes or these get into this situation, they have some type of mental illness. Money, compensation was their motivation. Extortion, really. Yes. Listen. This law, all of your guys need to go read up on this law. It's called the Mann Act of 1910. And when you go to AI, when you go to Google, it's going to tell you, it's going to say Jack Johnson, the first African American, get charged with this law. It was made for him because he was dating white women and married white women, and the white people didn't like that, so they say we have to come up with a law, and they make it so technical and tight. They said in the law, it doesn't matter if the grown adult consent to it or not. You're going to be charged with it because it was meant for black people not to date white women because they was fearing that the black man was going to put white women into prostitution. Hey, Ro. P. Diddy party time, rock the jailhouse, oil change baller, Bumba take a knee. Man, you know, it's the case was very lackadaisy. The prosecutor, one of them got fired, all women, running on emotion. The prosecutor lied to the judge that they're going to find Gina, that who was going to testify on behalf of Diddy to vindicate him. The prosecutor said they couldn't find her, which Cassie took the money, then rather him in for revenge. A woman scorned, brother. A woman scorned, Robert. A woman scorned is the worst. Guys, check this out now. We have 78 people voted. Justice was justice served. We're going to see the poll right now. Whoa, whoa, guys. Jack Johnson, yes, yes. You know what I'm talking about, right? The Mann Act. It was meant for him because what happened in 1910? What happened in 1910, people in America? See, we all want to say America, make America great again. Yes, I respect that. I love this country for the opportunity that this country gave me. You come here, you work hard, you do it the right way, you obey the law. When you go to somebody's house, what you do, you obey the rule and you respect the rule. These are the things that I was brought up with, guys. And not saying because I came to America, all of a sudden I got these morals. I was brought up with morals. If you go to someone's house, you pay respect to that person. You ask for things. You just don't walk around, open refrigerator. You ask. And even this day, guys, even to this day, if I go to my mom's house, Mom, what's in the fridge? Even though I say it like that, but I'm still asking, Mom, what's going on? I ask because you have to be respectable when you go to a next man's house. Okay? So Jack Johnson, so true. Justice wasn't served. What about 1,000 people who went to his party? They didn't get charged. That's what I'm saying. So everybody see that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Robert. I appreciate it. See, I like when people have an honest, reasonable dialogue and not being influenced by YouTubers, commentators that are biased, that want to put this man in a jail and lock away the key, but the crime didn't. Even the judge realized that. The judge realized that he cannot give this man 10 years. He said this is ridiculous. He said he cannot do that. But now you have 62% people said justice was not served. What crime do you want this man to be charged with? Because there was no crime. No crime. They put a law into play so to pretend that people break the law. That is a setup. So therefore now, people, Mario Hill, big up. Juvie Hill, big up. I don't know. Are you a Mario brothers and sisters, or whatever it is, your guys coming together? What I mean, it's like so. Diddy party pants in the jail now. Party song and elbow bottom. guys, guys, you're funny, man. You are funny tonight. This morning, excuse me. Okay. 64% said justice was not served. 36% said justice was served. Okay, for all the people that's voting in the chat, no, there was no trafficking charge. Transporting a prostitute across state line. That's what he charged with, not trafficking. But you see, it's crazy, guys. You know what? I think he's going to appeal it. And the judge was so careful because he knows the judge was trying to be careful because he don't want to step on the appeal case because he didn't want to give Diddy too much because he could appeal it. The judge have a rating that he could get, a sentencing chart. The judge was biased and used his biasness and read what he wrote to Diddy defensive team and said, I sat here and I heard everything. Okay, Judge, you sat there and you heard everything of what? But what you heard, he was not convicted of. He was vindicated from those crimes. So how you can use what you heard in a courtroom to judge a man to sentence him for 4 years, that is unlawful and that is wrong. And I am not a Diddy supporter. This man is a monster. He should have been dealt with from day one. He should have been dealt with domestic violence. But Cassie played the game. She went to the FBI and turned evidence against him because if she didn't do that, they both would have been charged with sex trafficking and racketeering, not just Diddy. Because if Cassie was there with Diddy, then it wouldn't have been a legal operation. Because two could run an operation. One person, they said, no, he didn't do that. No. Why? So why they didn't charge him with trafficking if he taking prostitute against state line? Why you also press about this man? Look about what so many people he couldn't spit out on you if you were on fire. Listen, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Let me tell you something, Willis. Lucy Willis. Be careful. Be careful. You spit in the sky, it fall right back in your eye. You dig a ditch for someone, dig one for you, might fall in it. What I'm saying is, justice is for everyone in this land, in this world. Justice is for everyone. It's not just for a particular group of people because you didn't have no way to stop this man from getting involved with Caucasian women. So what they did, Robert Men, brainstorm. Stop it. I don't stop. There's no such thing as HIV. Stop that nonsense. Stop listening to Jagger Wright, that demon, that devil. Jagger Wright is such a demon and devil. Stop listening to her. Stop listening to her. Her and Jean Mean, these people are demon. These people are gossipers. They don't come on platform and be honest and tell people how to help themselves. Did he need help? You're not making sense, sir. Okay. See, you just came in the chat, right? Mr. Reality, Miss Reality, you just came in the chat. I respect your kind habit, sir. I appreciate that. You just came in the chat and you heard, sir. You just came in the chat. I'm not defending Diddy. I am not defending Diddy. Okay, okay, Miss Reality. Okay, Miss Reality. I'm going to speak to you direct. I'm going to speak to you direct, Miss Reality. I'm speaking about. Do you know Jack Johnson? Do you know about the 1910 Mann Act? Do you know about that? Do you know about that? Heard. You heard about it. Why did they make that law, Miss Reality? Why did um Robert Mann make that law? It doesn't matter. Yes, it matters. It matters because this law was biased and create over racism. It matters. It matters because if you said this man is innocent of taking people across or international or whatever, trafficking, human trafficking, which they found to be untrue. Do you remember Michael Jeffrey, Akobamian Fitch? That man is guilty. International sex trafficking people. That man is a demon. He's worse than Diddy. Or him and Diddy in the same predicament. Okay. What is he doing time for? What is he doing time for? It doesn't matter. See, you know, people like you know, you people like you see you're one dimension. You like a horse, the blinders. You can't see to the left. You don't see straight ahead. You don't see nothing else. So if it does matter. It does matter. Did it need to serve time? So you're saying the jury of his peers got it wrong? That's what you're saying? He was tried on the in the New York State, and they found him to be innocent. That's why I am not defending Diddy. See, the people who said put Diddy in jail tell themselves to look in the mirror because guess what? If you can put a man in jail for 4 years of having sex with female who consent just because they have a law that came in 1910 and in that law was towards black men to get thrown in jail because they want to date white women or white women want to date them. It started with Jack Johnson in 1910. I'm not defeating Diddy. I'm just speaking facts. See, the thing with people in these YouTube platforms, they come on your platform, they don't want to hear truth. They prefer you come over here, you screaming, you talking negative thing, you cursing this one out, you have an issue with this one. They will love that. They love the negative vibe. But when you come on here and speak the truth, they upset. He had his day in court, and didn't convict him, so justice is served. So what's so simple? Simple, but why? Simple, simple. He was tried by his peers for how many weeks and weeks, and they came back and said what they're trying to prove is unfounded. They lied. So then you have Cassidy wrote a letter to the judge and stating the judge that the jury got it wrong. So you're telling the judge those people lied, they didn't believe me, they know we telling the truth, but they said he's innocent. That's what she's saying. But the judge said, wait a minute here. I cannot give this man 11 years because you want me to get revenge because you think the peers got it wrong. You choose the juror. And he's serving 4 years, and he'd be out by time August because technically people don't want to hear this. Technically, he's supposed to get months, time served, time served. You come here with 12 years. 12 years for what? He got what he deserved. Exactly. P Diddy got what he deserved. He put out the vibe, so now he got to pay for it. Yes, he's not going to change. Oh, okay. Miss Renee, Miss Renee, thank you for coming into the live. I appreciate it because that was my next. We're going to speak about that. Um, his family, they saying about what. I don't want to get anything wrong. His family went in there, and P Diddy made his speech. He apologized, and I keep hearing that this man changed. They show like 11 minutes clip of him and his family. He's a family man. I feel bad for his kids. Their babies, only 18, 19. They're babies. He apologized when he got caught. Yes, that's when he got caught. He apologized because he got caught. And now he's paying the ultimate price. But he be out probably like in August, people. He be out in August. Let me tell you something. The judge knew that he couldn't do nothing. They was banking on the jury to find this man guilty. Oh my God. People, if they would have found this man guilty, P. Diddy would never ever get out of jail. Jail would have been his new home for the rest of his life. What if the chance you going in jail at 55 years old, not a young man, not an old man, still have some years left. But imagine someone put you in prison, you at the age of 55 years old, and you're doing 25 years to life. There's a good possibility that you would die in prison. That will make him like 75 years old if he survived or lived to that long. The saddest part is that if you are under a certain age, this guy was part of your whole youth. And damn, what the hell? You're right. You're right. Diddy had a lot of video, a lot of famous people got lucky. He recorded everyone, made it easy on him. Diddy had a lot of videos of famous people, got lucky. He recorded everyone, never erased. He never easy on him. I think this had caused him to move differently, but since change of heart. Now, yeah, power does absolutely corrupt. You always have to be careful when you have given unlimited power. He not unlimited power. What unlimited power P did he have? Okay, this is where this is where I'm going to get into this show right now, and we're going to speak about the spiritual side of it. Okay, because when you come to this platform, you get a well balanced meal. We just don't spit out negativity and leave it in the atmosphere. Okay, we got to speak positivity, the word of the Most High, to set that negativity, bust it up in the air, pull down the strongholds, because you have principalities and people don't understand, especially these entertainers, especially these people that you see, they don't understand that when you are in the music world, don't come in here with disrespectful language. This is not a waste of time. This whole live is negative. No, it's not. Watch my lives. Watch what my podcast all about. And hopefully today, a lot of people, I will clarify a lot of things containing to this Diddy case. Okay. Diddy's father was Earl Marvin Combs. Janet Combs. P. Diddy's father died when he was only 2 years old. Execution style. West side of in Washington Square Park. I'm making a point. Never knew his father. Janet, I think she was a school teacher or some type of modern. If you know Dapper Dan, older gentleman, old G, grew up with P. Diddy's father and Janet. He knew them from back then. What Dapper Dan said, he said, Diddy's not the first one doing this. This been going in our community for years. When Marvin Melvin Combs, no, Earl, when he died, like I said, Diddy was 2 years old. Sean Combs' father used to run with. Remember the guy? Remember Denzel Washington played this guy in the movie? Was it Nicky Bond? I don't remember the guy, but the guy was in Harlem. P. Diddy's father used to work for him, but was doing some unhanded, backhanded deal. Right? I'm struggling. Yes, we are struggling. He did some backhanding deal, and he got himself murdered, execution style in Manhattan by West Washington Park. Janet tried hard, from what the story, to make sure Sean Combs never went in the direction of the father. But one thing happened. Where you think Sean Combs learned these behavior from? Don't you think Janet knew that the father was a drug dealer, hustling, drug dealing? I think it was Nicky Bond. Okay, going somewhere. Nicky Bond flew to Asia. I think it's Taiwan, directly to the drug man. Cut out the mega man. He's getting straight up heroin and opium from boom. Where he's selling it to? New York City, the Bronx, Harlem, the whole New York area. This going back in the 70s, guys. Late 60s, maybe come up in the 70s, but Harlem got flooded with what? Back in the 70s and early 80s. What came out back in the early 80s? Crack. Who's responsible for that? Okay. They have a saying in my country, and they have it here too. The apple do not fall too far from the tree. Okay? I'm going somewhere. In 1977 to 1980, 3 years, what devastated the black community so bad that it disintegrated the whole black family? Crack. And who's responsible for that? Nicky Bonds. I did a video on that, guys. It's nothing new. When I came out and speaking of all these things a year ago on my podcast, I didn't get no views. People think, oh, he's still guilty. But I'm not saying that. Listen, Miss Reality. You're not listening, man. See, People like you, there is no words because you just have one concept and you believe it's this. There's nothing. I'm not trying to make no excuse for this man, but I am telling you, mental illness just don't pop up like that. The black family got devastated with crack. You're talking about women out on the street selling their bodies, selling their babies, selling VCR, selling anything. It took away the man from our community. Crack. How many men went to jail innocently? You having people who in jail right now for life because of crack. We're not making excuses, but you got to understand where the problem is coming from to get an overall understanding. P. Diddy and Cassie was drug abusers. Drug abusers. There was drug addicts. The man took himself from a community. However, the people who are really in power, who took advantage of people, or felt that they are no choice, they need to be held accountable too. Yes, everybody needs to be held accountable. So what happened though? Time passed, time passed, time passed, time passed, time passed. It's when I'm looking back now and see this man over the years, I see in some pictures you could tell Diddy was skinny because there was years he was just skinny. That means he was doing drugs. He smoked weed, he do dope and coke or whatever, all type of ecstasy, all type of things. People, him and Cassie was dope addicts, drug addicts. Okay, these guys have tattoos, right? Tattoos. We're gonna get deep now. These guys have tattoos. LeBron James have a tattoo. All of these major people in the music have tattoos. One entertainer said when he went in the music industry, there are three doors. Now we're going to get to the source. Three doors. One on the left, one on the right, one in the middle. When you go down the door in the middle, that means you are independent. You didn't sign contract to no one. But on your journey, your music not being played, you being blacklisted, blackballed, you not nobody's nothing. But all the time you're there, they're gonna come to you and say, "Listen, man, I see you struggling over here. We could give you $30 million now. You could get the bling bling, you get the money, you get the house, you get everything, everything you want." Doors. Okay. In the music industry, there are doors. Diddy went through two doors and trying to say he's independent, but he's not independent. When you go through those doors in entertainment, doesn't matter your music, in politics, in Hollywood, it's still the same door. When you go through those doors, you are going into a fraternity. And when you go in that fraternity, you're going to be seeing certain things. You got to do certain things because they want to see how you are, your loyalty. It's not about respect. They don't give a damn if you don't respect them. It's about your loyalty. Your loyalty. When you go through those doors, the same disgusting behavior and act that Diddy did, that is what they allow in those doors. You go into a fraternity, same thing in college, same thing with the Mason. You going into a organization, you're going through doors. Did he cross some people? I don't have proof, but this is my spiritual eye, what I've discerned. Did he went through those doors? And he was in those doors for years, partying. Where do you think did he get these type of behaviors from? Where do you think he get these behaviors from, people? You think he just boom? When you go through those doors, you open up yourself to demons, Baphomite, the tattoo that they have, female and a male statue, the head of a male, the genitals of a male, female people. These are what these people make a deal with. Going through doors. So in those doors, you see a lot of things. Let me tell you something. Let's talk about the money part of it now. The money, because the money is their God. Diddy was getting $60 million a year. Who was giving that money? So if I could give you $60 million a year, that means my pocket, I wouldn't say fat, but it's deep, deep pocket. These people money that P. Diddy is messed with, their money's unlimited. We talking about billions and billions and billions and billions of dollars. Those are the doors you go into. When you go into those doors, you see a lot of things and you can't say nothing. The day you think you have the balls, I'm not talking about no conspiracy out here. We speaking facts today. This ain't no conspiracy. This is what I know is true. Hear this now for all your people that think that this is just a setup to a Diddy go in jail. You don't understand the dynamic of it. Diddy was in the mix of forming our own black party. You don't see you don't see the pattern. Bill Cosby want to buy the TV station, and who run this TV station? We all know they are run by the Jews. Come on, keep it real, guys. See, I don't come on YouTube and tell tales because it's history. You know by their name, their last name, who own these stations. Did he violate one of their secret code? And the code he violated, because those people don't see color. They don't see color. All they see is the money color green. People don't understand there's a different level in being a millionaire on a billionaire. You could be a billionaire and you're not on the level what the other billionaire is on. Because it's a different level of billionaire. The people who you socialize yourself with, those people don't count money and look at their money. The only purpose that they want to do is to make money. They don't look at their money, people. The more they get, the more they want. Because the engine and the person behind this engine is not of God. So the behaviors that Diddy display, those are the behaviors that those people in the music industry, the Sony, the big time corporations, that's the lifestyle they live. Like the Michael Jeffrey. Do the research. Him and his lover, his partners, was trafficking boys in all over into Europe, France, all over international. Right now, he's have dementia, and the judge said he cannot be held accountable. But this man is a demon. But do you hear anything about him in the news, as they say about P. Diddy? No. Why not? Why? Why? Because the demon know they're demons. Diddy violate the code. Like I said, those people do not see color. So you'll keep going about racism. Racism is not the problem. You know what? You know what? Miss Reality. You see, there's, you don't understand that. Do you think is Diddy doing these things on his own? Don't you think this man have some demon on his back? This man opened doors and went through those doors. Everybody went through those doors who are successful and have, we see they're living their life. They went through those doors because at one point they have to do something and show the loyalty. Behaviors are learned from who? Someone had to teach him that. Someone had to show him the rope. And there is a lot of people over the years. Diddy should be under the jail. No, he should not. Diddy should be free. Because people think I'm defending Diddy. I'm not defending Diddy. Everyone in the chat, Miss Reality, what your homework for today, you need to go read up Jack Johnson 1912 Mann Act. You need to go read that. Go read it because that's what they did. That's the act. That's the crime, or he's guilty for. Why would anyone, Robert Mann, make a law to ban black men to date white women? And if you still date them, and it doesn't matter if they consent or not, it's a law that he broke. A law that came about 100 and something years ago, or whatever, 1910, 100 and something years ago. A law that Robert Mann put in because black men was taking white women across the border because they agree with it. The white women agree with it. And the white man said, no, we cannot have that. We got to come up with a law. So they came up with a law and said that you cannot. And 1970, they amend the law. Guess what they amended to? Human trafficking and child exploitation. But still the same law. Change the wording, but it's the same law. Who can make this up? Who can make this up? So you need to tell me. People say, "Oh, you supporting Diddy." People who support Diddy are biased. People who not looking at truth are biased. They don't want to be realized that it could happen to them. It could happen to their husband. Why? Why? Your husband met a woman and flew her across the state. That's the same thing Diddy did. Prostitute or not, you cannot take anybody across state line to have sex. Everyone is doing it in today's society. Lawyers, doctors, judges, everyone is doing it. But yet, you charge Diddy for that. Time. Doris Taylor. Hello, shut up. He kicked Cassie like a football. Boy, bye. You so illiterate people are and ignorant. This is a very ignorant person, Taylor. I'm going to call you ignorant. Why? Because where is the domestic police report? Okay, she don't have one. Okay, let's give it a benefit of doubt. Oh, in the hotel that happened 11 years, whatever the tape was hidden. Okay, okay. So my question is, what happened to the security guard that came in? He got paid off, and he's a cop in California. He was a security guard, moved to California, became a cop, but he's a dirty cop. He took bribe already. Didn't report it. Did he did his the job duty? Call the police. Did he call the police? Where's the police report? This man should have been in court for domestic violence. Where is the paperwork? Did she charge him for it? Did she went to a lawyer? Oh, yes, she did. She went to a lawyer. She went to a lawyer. The same way she went to the lawyer to file paper to go to civil court. Oh, yes, your woman. All your women in this chat talking about, oh, this, she was being held against her will. The same way she found her ass to go to that court, civil court, she could have found her ass to the criminal court in the police department to do officially police report. Then Diddy would have been spending years in jail. He did not get charged for domestic violence, and he was not on trial for domestic violence. Bacon, stop your rubbish. You mean to tell me, you mean to tell me the most, one of the most, I'm not going to say accurate, but the FBI agency, you mean to tell me they are not smart enough to come up and say if this man was doing things with underage, they would have found out? Come on, stop. The FBI did a thoroughly background investigation that was found unfounded. No underage people, none of that. Stop pouring things what these damn podcasts that Jugger Wright and Gene Deal is dishing to your guys. It's all stories because these people want views. Stop believing Jugger Wright and Mean Deal. He was working for the FBI. Who said he was? So if he was working for the FBI, why the FBI didn't want him and tell him clean up his act before they come and get him? If he's working for the FBI. Hear this note. Hear the bias, love heart. So I guess you look at my podcast or you saw my shirt. You said you are Jamaican. Nah, man. The man love beat their woman. Some more Jamaican men need to work on themselves. So P Diddy is Jamaican now, right? P Diddy is Jamaican. So you're trying to tell me it's only Jamaican men abuse their women? No, nobody over here is abusing. Nobody over here is abusing their people. Stop. That's a biased comment, man. That's a biased comment, brother. That's a biased comment. That's a biased comment. No, all the Jamaicans want to come up in here. And all the time when I do video about Jamaican, nobody come up in here. You don't support no one. You sit, you talk, you watch. That's the problem. You want me to get on Jamaican people now? Do you want me to get on Jamaican people now? Because I'm Jamaican, because what you're doing is ridiculous. Yes, I'm Jamaican. So what you talking about? If FBI gave him many chances and he couldn't to push Brownie and they had, yeah. Listen. P. Diddy, nasty behavior and ways got him exactly where he's at right now. And guys, check this out, man. Um, and he wasn't even charged with no RICO law. Listen, listen how stupid this is. It don't make no sense. Even even these judges, some of these people, even Judge Mathis, another turn to the left. He's make me sick. Talking about he should have got more years. He was Judge Mathis. Are you serious, Judge Mathis? Judge Mathis is a sellout. Judge Mathis, listen, I don't watch those people. If you want to watch somebody real, watch Judge Brown. If you want to watch somebody, do not go to Pastor Jamel. Do not go to Dr. Umar. Do not go to TDJ. Do not go to none of these people. They are not the leaders of black community. Let God be your leader. Do not put trust in these people because their money, their ways is about money. It's not about helping the people. If you want to go help, go ask Pastor Jamel Brown what happened to the fasting he called for fasting for Target. Watch a bunch of propaganda. These are demons. They're all demons. Who is a leader? Each and every person is a leader. You are a leader to yourself. Who you follow God. That's who you follow. He's a leader. That's the problem. Everybody want to lead. Who? Where you leading? Who you leading? You know what I mean? That's the problem. You know, of course. So if you know that, why you coming on it? Why you know that we live in the last days? This is the last days we live in. Parents turn against their kids. Kids turn against their parents. People believe in propaganda. People believe the lie. People believe lie than the truth. People turn the lie into a truth. I see it every day. Every day. I guess today I could be P Diddy. I guess tomorrow I could be DJ Khalil. I guess tomorrow I could be Busta Rhymes. I guess tomorrow I could be Rick Ross. I guess I could be any person I want to be except being who I am. That's how sad the world is today. That's how sad the world is today. You have people going to Washington. You have people going to Washington and said a man could have kids. That's the world we're living in, people. All destruction of what? There's nothing distracting because the Most High said these things will happen. But thank God for this little channel called YARDCHAT. You are responsible daily. That's what YARD stand for. You are responsible daily. Chat challenge at times. Yesterday, I had someone came in here and actually disrespect me and talking about, oh, you're a foreigner, you don't have no business. We are all foreigners. We are all foreigners of this land. I got disrespected, and I keep this platform open. I keep everyone, you entitled to your opinion, even if you're right or wrong, but you are entitled. I don't block no one. I put you in time out for 5 minutes, 2 minutes. You want to come back, you come back, but I don't block no one because maybe what that person have to say is important. To him, it's important. Maybe not to me, but to him. So I give every person the same respect. I do not want to get into politician because that's all a bunch of propaganda. As a man of God, I don't get in politics. It doesn't bother me, politics. Churches are billions of dollars of industry. Wow, you just learned that out? Come on, man. This is a rocket. And hear this now. Mr. T.G. Jake also, not say he's in this, because his name never came up, but I'm just saying, this man was supposed to be showing P. Diddy some type of godly values. Because his mouth came out, his mouth said that he was P. Diddy trying to counsel him, give him godly counseling, blah, 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 blah. But TD Jake, lost his way. I'm going to tell you what happened. How? A couple years ago, TD Jake had a police officer, it's on my podcast, or dancing in his church, twerking. And the officer that was twerking was from the Alphabet City, twerking and doing all of this, doing in the church of God, with TJ in his hand in his pocket playing pocketball. Listen, it's not no defamation of character. What I'm saying is on social media. TDJ allowed a police officer to come in his church and dance and twerk. A male officer was dancing and twerking. In 2 Thessalonians, quench not or grieve the Holy Spirit. So you trying to tell me a man of God that believe in the teaching of the Most High God of righteousness and have a man from the Alphabet City come in your church and start putting on Beyonce music and dance and twerking, and you there laughing, then after all of that you go preach, the devil is a liar. Those are the people that black people look up to. I don't look up to none of these demons. None of these demons I look up to. Why should I? Why should I look up to these demons that leading people astray? You call a fast. You call a fast, Jamel Bryant. What happened to it? See, we talking about righteousness this morning. Righteousness. Righteousness. I asked one question: was justice served? People are using their personal belief and grief towards this man to make decisions. They've been misleading the people, telling the people, oh, Pete did this, Pete did that. But listen, the man was found not guilty. Sean will be happy getting his blah, 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 blah. Kirk Franklin? All right, no, Lionheart. Love Heart. Hear this now. You think because I'm in America, I don't know what's going on in Jamaica, right? You think I don't know? Listen, I have people all over send me video. People from Jamaica send me video on WhatsApp. YARDCHAT, this and that. You don't think YARDCHAT in Jamaica? Listen, when I go to my YouTube analytic, Jamaica is the second one from America on in my YouTube, and London, and filter out to Japan and the other place of the world, New York. Okay, so hear this now. Kirk Franklin, not guilty. How we got 4? All right, I get back to you. I'm speaking to Love Heart right now. Oops, I see you, Sherby. I see you. I see you. He got 4. I see you. I see you. We're gonna speak about it. Stay in the chat. Stay in the chat. And also, anybody want to come on? Let me know. I could invite somebody up. Anyone want to come on? Send me your email. Yardchat promotion at gmail.com. Yardchat at gmail.com. If you want to come on live right now, I send me the email. Send me the email, guys. Send me email, and I will send you a link if you want to come in the chat. Yes. But we're gonna get back to Kirk Franklin. We're gonna get back to Kirk Franklin. Love Heart. But hear this now. Hear this now. Bye, sir. Thank you for not blocking my views. Why should I block your views? I don't block no one view. Your voice, you need to hear. Your voice need to be heard. I don't know what you have to say. You might say something important. I don't know. God work in mysterious ways. So I don't know. I don't block no one. The only time I block someone and put them in time is when they're being disrespectful and using foul language and just causing the negative vibes in the chat. You know what I mean? We could have a good dialogue and talk, but we cannot allow no negative vibes in the chat because I am not going to give the devil no loophole in here. Whenever the devil come in, I rebuke him and say, you got to go. The devil don't want to come over here. The devil don't want to come over here because you messing with a man of God. People block people so fast? No, because hear this now. I'm presenting myself to you, to the public on YouTube. Me, I'm presenting myself. So don't you think your guys deserve the same respect that I'm giving? It's a two-way street. Because without your guys, I would be. Listen, people. Let me real. I remember when I used to come on here, there was nobody to be on the chat, guys. So I give everybody the respect. So hear this now. Without the video, what would they have? If that video didn't come out, what would Diddy be in jail? No. He would not be in jail. If the file, if this video didn't come out, P. Diddy would not be in jail because he would have found innocent of trafficking and all them other things. He would not be, you know what I mean? So it doesn't matter what people say. Was justice served? I believe justice was served. The judge could not give this man 11 years because he would immediate appeal. And on the list of what the judge should do, there's a list. Sean Diddy supposed to got months time served. The judge was biased and used some talk about he been on the stand, you heard everything. How can you say you heard everything? You heard it, but you cannot use it against him because the jury said what was said in court was a lie. This man is innocent. So they lied on him, people. Anyone could come up and make an allegation against you, could lie against you, and you have to go to court to prove yourself innocent. And the last time I checked, you are innocent and proven guilty. This man was tried in the court of the media, people personal views, YouTube commentator. This man is guilty, he's a dog, he's this, he's all of that. But we got to respect the jury office pair which they selected and said this man is innocent. Diddy was forming a black party. It wasn't Democrat, it wasn't Republican, a black party. We talk about Diddy went through doors. Diddy is a freak. Where he learned that? When he went through those doors. Whoever was behind those doors, whoever giving this man $60 million a year, whoever give him Ciroc, Revolt, all of these, do you think these people are giving you this and they could take it back? I remember a couple years ago, I had my license taken away. I went to court and the judge looked at me. He said, Mr. Blank, 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 do you know in your driver manual book, he said, it's a privilege to drive your motor vehicle. A privilege is given and a privilege is taken away whenever you get out of line. And my license was revoked. Immediately, I had to wait a whole year. The judge said, Mister, you're going to have to wait a whole year. Take it all over again from scratch. He's going to a rehab. He's going to a rehab. And he's going to be on a 5-year probation, counseling. His whole lifestyle will have to change. His family, his lawyer said, and even the judge acknowledged, we respect the changes that you did. I am not going to fight and and come on this man and beat him down, changes. Everyone could change. Everyone could change, even P. Diddy. Cassie also needed to change because her lifestyle is disgusting. So same as Carly B. This morally is disgusting. You see, in our community, we hate the word accountability. Black people don't like that word accountability. Because when you mention the word accountability, guess what? It comes with the word responsibility. We don't like that. We don't like those things. So Sean Combs were held accountable for his action. Or really, double standard. It's double standard. It's a double standard, man. It's a nasty double standard. Nasty double standard. Nasty double standard. Nasty double standard. Yep. There it is, guys. This is a part of the show where we do different things on this platform during a live. This is where we get into the show. This is a podcast. This young lady is 17 years old, missing. People, there are so many missing young girls these days. From New York, from Staten Island, from Houston, Texas. Um, she's only 10 years old. She's only 10 years old. That is the real stuff. You see, this is what it's all about, guys. So this is the part of the show where I speak about the music industry, where these young girls, Cassie, let's start with Cassie. We want to speak about Dave with this Celeste. People, it's too much. It's just too much, man. It's too much, people. It's just too much. But the devil is not stopping. He's not tired because his only purpose is to steal, destroy, and kill. But his main purpose is to have your soul. That's the main purpose. Who in their right mind want to kidnap a 10-year-old little girl, a 4-year-old little boy, a 17 people? Who? Let's talk about Dave, Celeste, body dismembered, cut up, throw in a car like a garbage. But guess what? She played the game. Guess what? Cassie played the game. The thing that shocked me with the list Celeste, a 12 or 13 or 14 little girl had a boyfriend before Dave. If she was dating Dave at 13 and 14, you have a boyfriend. So that means you date your boyfriend 10, 11, 12 people. What is going on? Cassie, you come to New York with your boyfriend. In space of weeks, you drop him and you with an older man. Same thing with Celeste. You drop your young man, young boyfriend. I don't know how old she was. She have a boyfriend because he was proud to come on TV with his mother talking that you had a boyfriend. She was 12, 13, 12, 11 years old. Really? Really? So you drop your boyfriend, you pick up Diddy. Cass was at least 17. No, from what I heard, the research I did, when she started dating Diddy, she wasn't 20. She was 20 or 21. So that's telling you she really came in New York with that type of habits and behaviors. Same thing with Celeste. For a young little girl, she was out there big time, living a growing folks' business. Don't forget Beyonce and Rihanna. I don't know about them. I don't know about them. People have a lot of things to say, but when it's push come to shove, where are they? Don't you think Pete didn't learn a big lesson? Who are his real friends? People, let me tell you something. By August, Diddy gonna be out. Rumors stated that this man had set up to go on tour. He need money. He's not saying he don't need it, but he need to generate money because he lost a lot of money. P Diddy money, he don't have money. P Diddy have investments, properties. His kids have the money. Smart man. People, let me tell you something. You could say anything you want about Diddy. He's a very smart man because he learned from some very smart people. The Claude Davises, the this and that. All them people. He learned. Also, he learned other things. I'm not going to get into that. Use your own imagination. Because over the years, Michael Jackson came on and say about the Sony CEO that he is the devil himself. And that's from Michael Jackson. Use your imagination. Guys, let's check the poll. Oh my God. People, we have 385 people voted. We're going to see. Wow. Oh my God. 67% said justice was not served. For those people said justice was not served, what would you call it be? I don't want to hear about call. um, what I'm saying is this. Those people who said it's 67%, why you say justice was not served? I need someone in the chat to clarify it. Can you please clarify it, please? Why anyone under 67%, why your guy voted and say justice was not served? Why? Why justice was not served, guys? Tell me why. You got to tell me why. You can't say, oh, because he didn't get the time. No. Jamaican one Simon. They said that man need more time. 3 years not enough time. Okay. Okay. So you saying he should have got more time? Why? Why he should have got more time? Keep in mind, Sky, or Jamaica, 101, 105. Keep in mind, he was found innocent, not guilty, of two major charges: sex trafficking and racketeering, all that. How can you find a man guilty if he was found innocent of transporting, running a ring of prostitution? I told you guys, the FBI had a case. The FBI had a case. They had, but Cassie messed it up. The FBI knew that Diddy was going to get off because Cassie had to be a co-defendant of P. Diddy. They both should have been charged for it. Then it would have been an organization, the racketeering, because two of them. You understand what I'm saying? So the jury, and I can't wait for the jury to speak out. I have a feeling I can't wait for the jury to speak out. I know by next week they're gonna be singing like a bird. And we want to know why they did not find this man guilty. And I'm gonna nip it in the bud. I know you're gonna have some jurors say, if we find Sean Combs guilty, we had to find Cassie Ventura guilty as well. They don't want to tell you these things. They don't want to tell you these things because I believe with all my heart, Cassie was a co-defendant. She was a co-defendant. And it's to the point where P. Diddy said, the game is over between me and you. It's over. He didn't want to pay her $30 million. Why I'm paying $30 million? I'm giving you all this money over the years. You was on salary. Cassie was not working for free. She was getting paid millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars. That work up to millions. She was getting paid. People, she was getting paid. Carly B. Who else? Carly B. and another one. Not Nicki Minaj. Carly B. But we're gonna stick with Carly B. Carly B's a demon too. Mark my word. Do you see that statement that she made a couple years ago on IG? Check. Someone checked it. But someone checked it, but just check. I will not be surprised between now and the next 2 years. Carly B is being accused for all the crimes she did back then when she drugged men. I will not be surprised. She said it on openly on social media. I used to drug men, set them up, and steal their money. So she was a sex worker. Keep it real. She was a stripper. She was a sex worker. And like Charleston White said, she's good for one thing and she's very good at it. That is called a Jezebel spirit. She walks, she twists in front of you, she twists her ass. Why do you think she got the BBL, people? She did that. She just put men in a trance. Then she go for your juggler. Carly B don't know how to cook, and she would never make a husband happy because you don't know how to cook. You think sex, laying on your back on all these different, like Charlie White say, all these different positions, going to keep a man? You can't keep a man. You're not going to keep a man. You are just a baby incubator. Keeping it real. Keep it real, people. I'm keeping it real. Her morals is shot. Her character is shot. She have the BBL look so disgusting, people. It's nasty. It's not a good look and it's not healthy. I work in the medical field, people. It's not healthy. How you going to breastfeed your child with fake breasts? And best milk is the best to develop the brain, people. Come on. Come on, people. This generation lost the love of God. This generation is a generation of vipers. Do you know what a viper is? Don't turn your back on a viper, because as soon as you turn your back on a viper, it's done. That's what the Most High say. We're living in the last days. And hear this now. According to the book, and the King James is good, but I don't really, you got to read the Utopian Bible, because that is the original and the oldest Bible in the world. But there's still some truth in the King James. Still some truth. Still some truth. I think it's in Second Thessalonians, right? Every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. Yeah, man, listen. See, the thing is this. The Bible said we live in the last days, and these things shall happen. It will happen, guys. There's nothing you could do about it. There's nothing President Trump to do to make America great again. Because America cannot be great again. Because American is the abomination and desolation. How can you make something great again and it can never be great again? Because the people are wicked in this country. The evil that they're doing, they make a evil into a right, and a right to say you are wrong. President Obama. Let me tell you something, people. That is one of the biggest world scam, and it's all over the world. Let me tell you something. Here's the biggest scam, and people are so stupid and illiterate that these people go crazy over election. I don't know why they do it, because they're wasting your time. Hear this now, and it's not just in America; it's all over the world. Hear this now. You have a plane, but forget about the plane. I could use a plane too, but you have a bird. You have the right wing and you have the left wing. Are they separate from the body? They're all part of the same one body. So you're fighting over Democrat, Republican, PNP, JLP, and it's the same government that running and doing the same propaganda. It doesn't matter if you're Republican or Democrat, JMP or PL, it's the same, but from a different perspective, going in the same direction. It's called they beguile the people. Make you believe like you're doing something different. It's nothing different, guys. America is America. Jamaica is a Jamaica. One government. It doesn't matter if there are two parties, because you need two different perspectives, but it's the same purpose. What they're edifying the country. So you're gonna worry about voting on all this red and blue and green and yellow and this and that. It's a waste of your time, because it's already programmed for them to give you people to vote for. No, this is how ironic it is. Someone come up to you and say, "Hey, these are the two people who want you to vote for to be president. Who are they?" So they mean that them are run the thing. Same thing in Jamaica. King Charles recommend that Andreas Holness be the president, the prime minister. That is what in Jamaica, the prime minister, the prime minister of England or the king have a lot of say so who become the next prime minister of Jamaica because that's the power they have over Jamaica still. Jamaica is never going to be free from England unless if Andrew Holness go towards what he said he want to get rid of the monarchy system, the parliament. But guess who's against it? The snake. What you call it? Plain boat. Mark Golden talking about no because he's a dual citizen of Jamaica and England, and this man's family is rich. Do you think he give a damn about Jamaican people? You keep worrying about. Just go worry about KFC. Go stand in line for hours. Go stand in line for hours to get 2 pieces of chicken. And when it's time to vote, these people don't know when it's vote. Don't know nothing about Jamaica, but they know everything about KFC that killing them out there. The fake food, the McDonald's, the Burger King. Nobody's calling fake land in Jamaica no more. No more organic food. Everything now is preservative food that killing Jamaica. High blood pressure, heart disease, stroke. People get their foot cut off. Those are the things that you need to concern about than worrying about some damn vast cartel and bougie bantan. You need to get your act together, Jamaica. Get your act together. Nobody's telling nobody to stand this no more because the standard that people have is not of God. People don't have God fearing no more. The world is saying there is no God no more. The world is saying, no, you just shouldn't fear no man. Don't fear nobody. The pastors and the teachers are not teaching people the right way. Nobody's doing what they're supposed to do. So who, as these people say, who will be on the tower, the watchtower? Who's watching out for the people? No one, because guess what? The people is watching for themselves because it's all about money. You go to these churches, what the first thing they worry about is money, collection plate. They worry about money. Do you think they worry about your soul? People, you need to know that you think because people come on social media and talk, you need to pick out the good people on social media and leave those people on social media just chasing a damn bag. Because anytime you come on social media and you open your mouth, you are responsible for what you say, and people are looking to you and saying, and look what you're saying. Give people good report, man. Positive things to people. Stop just we come on social media, we fight. Look what's going on, Mick Minaj and Carly B. Look at the disgusting, look at the disgrace. These two women say they're supposed to be women and mothers, but conduct themselves like that. But their parents will not say a damn thing. Their parents wouldn't say nothing. So where's the love? And that's the problem. There is no love in the community no more. Everything wax cold. Everything is propaganda. Everything is a fraud. Everything is just, it's just nothing. The woman, okay, you cannot lift up a woman when she's doing something wrong. I'm going to say it again. You cannot lift up and support a woman when she's doing wrong. So you want me to go support Carla B on what? Do you know what this woman do? She turn around and moon the people and shake her butt in the people's face. And she called that respecting her people. That's not respecting your people. You need to go watch that interview that Charleston White did about Carla B. He destroyed her. He destroyed her. It was so disgusting, man. She's pregnant and the BBL looked like she's deformed and she's on stage twerking. People, it's nasty. It's nasty, people. And I do not have any say and good to say to a woman is nasty. People, is disgusting. But hear this now. I guarantee you, this guy Diggs, you don't even respect her. Don't respect her. Don't respect her. Yeah, as a Christian, listen, let me tell you something. I'm not a Christian. Now you're going to say, I'm not a Christian. I'm not a religious follower. I don't practice nothing. I don't practice Kabbalah or all these nonsense. I believe there is a true and living God. And I believe not everyone in the world saved to serve God that I serve, the true and living God. Because what religion does is to divide and conquer. That's what religion do. Divide and conquer. People use religion in the name of God, and they are the devil. 68% said P. Diddy justice justice was not served. 32% said justice was served. 68% said justice was not served. People, who's saying that? Anyone, whoever voted, I need you to tell me why you voted that justice was not served. I need to tell me why. I'm using religion on the stream. No, I'm not. I'm using the word of God. Don't come with religion. Religion is what? Religion is just a man made up name. Religion. Oh, I'm Catholic. I'm Baptist. Oh, I'm Jewish. Oh, I'm Muslim. I don't give a damn what religion you are. Religion. And all the religion in the world. And if you ask them, if all the religion in the world is supposed to be serving a true and living God, why the world is like this? Tell me, why the world in this condition? So not everyone is right. So not every religion is right. I know I can't pray to no damn to no idol. I know I can't pray to no statue because that statue can't do nothing for me. I know I can't chant in a box because that can't do nothing for me. So you mean tell me you have a God that you could carry around and put on the wall and you chant to that? That's your God? you telling me that's your God you put on a stone and you can't tell him sit here, you carry him around? That's your God? Oh man, you in trouble. Who is your God? The one that created me. Not my father, not my mother. Before I was in my mother's womb, I know you. That's the God I serve because he the one put me in my mother's womb. He know me. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about no artificial insemination. I'm not talking about cloning people. These people are born. They're just entities. They don't have no souls. The souls are missing. These people are just entities. That's how it is, man. That's my God. That's my God. So I don't want to hear nobody come here talking about religion. I'm this religion. You take your religion and go. I don't want to hear no about religion because religion is the root to evil. Religion is to divide and conquer God people. Oh, I'm Muslim. Oh, I'm Catholic. Oh, I'm Protestant. Oh, I'm Jehovah's Witness. Oh, I'm this. I'm Seventh Day Adventist. I'm Norman. I'm this. I'm that. So many damn religion, and why the world is in this situation if everybody's right? Tell me. So that means it cannot be right. Something is wrong. Something is wrong, guys. Something is wrong. And welcome to the chat, guys. Welcome to the chat, Josh. I said it before. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat. I think my speaker is off. I don't know why my speaker is off. I thought I charged it, but the mark of the beast. Brother, in the beginning, the end got ready for physical. Listen. Listen. Okay. You see, all of these entertainers, they really got the mark. They really got the mark because they compromise already. See, you see, these movie stars and P Diddy, they compromise. What they compromise with their morals. When somebody says, "Oh, you sell your soul," you don't go and sacrifice and cut. No, you sacrifice your character and morals, self-respect for money. Something that you know you wouldn't do because they offer you $1 million. Say, you know what, I'm going to do it. So what you do, you sacrifice your morals for money, and that is the end of the end. End of the end, guys. Free Diddy. You want Diddy not coming out till August. August Diddy be out, man. Diddy be out August. God, how my hair look? I need a haircut, man. I need a haircut, guys. I need, listen, guys. Um, I need your guys to do me a big favor, and I appreciate it. And anyone want to be on my podcast, please send me your email, link it. And I'm down to have anyone on my pad. I need to spend a weekend with Diddy. All right, you know what? What you go first. You go first, and I join you afterwards. I put you in timeout. See, I don't block anyone. I will put you in timeout. Slim Fat Boy. Peace. What's going on, love? Love, peace, and happiness. How are you? That guy is not who you want to hang out with. Who? I don't hang out. I don't hang out with people like that. I don't hang. I don't. Guys, listen. I have. Anyone want to donate to the channel? You can, guys. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. Listen, we have merchandise. We have merchandise, guys. We have merchandise. We have merchandises. You know what I mean? Um, this is my hat, so I'm going to put this hat on now. This is my hat. Yeah, this is my hat, guys. So I'm going to put it on right now. This is a yard chat hat. So so any donation we get or from super chat or whatever it is go towards merchandise. You know, we're going to start having a panel of people coming on. My daughter, my oldest daughter, she's going to be she used to be on the old. I used to have other platform, but it got deleted. It was some issue. I didn't know how to work YouTube. You know, the we call it the God, copyright issue and things like that got out of hand, so they delete that channel. But I had this second channel, just a backup, and I started working on this channel last March 24, and we in 25, and boom, 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 and this is where we at, and we're monetized because we got the 3,000 watch hour monetized right now. We're going towards the 4,000 watch hour. We are close, so that's why I do lives and come on so we could meet our goal. And what another goal that we want to reach is to reach 2,000 subscribers before the year is up. Last time I checked, I think we had like 1,700 subscribers, so 17 and something, some change. So we on our way to 1,800, and eventually, we need about 200 and about 260 or 64 subscribers to make 2,000 subscribers. So that is our goal, to make it. And even if we don't make it, man, it's still a goal. And that's another thing, people. You know what I mean? Just because you didn't accomplish what you say in on a timely matter, don't give up on it. Pursue it. Still pursue it. And hopefully that, you'll be successful. Don't give up, man. Don't people, just like on this podcast, you know what I mean? I'm glad a lot of people's coming on. I respect that. That's why I don't try to like block anyone, because everyone opinion matters. I mean, I don't know what your opinion is, but if it mattered to you and you want to say, you are more than welcome to my podcast. Long as you don't say nothing disrespectful and rude, I'm okay with it, guys. I'm okay with it. Long as you just don't disrespect, then I'm all right with it. That's what I believe. You know what I mean? That's my you know. So I have a little sound effect here. You know what I mean? That I can do. Yeah. Yeah, love. How you doing, man? How's everyone doing? Where you guys from in the chat? Tell me where you guys from, man. So we could just have a little chat. Where you guys from? You're from New York, out of state, out of the country. Listen, I have people all over the country. I have one lady. I think she's in overseas, Thailand, in somewhere in Asia, Taiwan or Thailand. I don't know, but we you know, I subscribe to her platform, and she said, you know, she want to come on, so you know, we're gonna come on, and just hang out and just have a vibes, man. And guys, I appreciate the 37 likes, guys. I appreciate it very much. Did it, and man, listen, man. Guys, we have over 411 votes. Damn, 68% say he didn't, justice was not served, and 30% said yes, justice was served for the, 32%. But 68% said no. So these people want blood. I don't know how, you're gonna please those people. I don't know how you're gonna please them, because they're not pleased with the Diddy situation. They are not pleased. They felt like Diddy should have been in 20 years. You should have 20 years, but I don't know, understand, 20 years. How they going to give this man 20 years and he didn't even do anything to deserve the 20 years? That's why I look at it. Um. Oh wow. Oh guys, listen. We still in the chat, man. We still in the chat, guys. How you? Listen, we're going on for. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. I did say we're going to do 2 hours stream. Um. I was supposed to have a guest on today, but you know what I mean. I was supposed to have a guest, but I didn't really confirm it. I reached out, but he never got back to me. And we were just going to have our vibes. But tomorrow, guys, tomorrow I will be going live on another platform. Mr. Z and Mr. Fifth. Yeah, I'm going to be on there tomorrow. Mr. V and Mr. Fifth, about 5:30. We're going to be on there. Listen, I was surprised that Diddy won the case. See, the FBI did a RICO because what it is, guys. This is what a lot of people don't. I hope people understand the RICO. The RICO law is this. The RICO law was for Al Capone, for gangsters. So under the RICO law, there's so many charges that something will stick. Something will stick, and that's how they got all of these gangsters. Al Capone. Where can we get the cassette tape? I don't know. Why you want the cassette tape? Yeah, the government uses us as a pawn, you say, and we are the pieces. Yeah, I think so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Listen, man. It's sad when people chase the money instead of see. Okay, I don't have nothing against Cassie that want to get compensated for the abuse. I don't have no problem with that. But the problem that I have is this: you never, I don't know, man. She never report nothing. That's the thing. That's the thing that get me, man. And I know, on Staten Island, people deal with battered women. You know what I mean? I know there's a program in Staten Island that deal with battle, women that been, domestic violence and things like that. They put them in like a safe haven home and blend in the community, things like that. I know for a fact that domestic violence is real and women do, and they are getting abused very severely and bad. And whoever doing these things should be held accountable and, to the extent of the law. But I hate to interject and say but, guys, but you have to. You know, and I know there's a lot of dynamic behind it when a woman's being abused, the husband or the boyfriend threaten her and all that, all of that threaten her and but what I'm saying is this. There have to be a point in your life where you say, I'm sick of this, man. I'm done. I'm sick of it. I need a way out. And you're going to search for that way out. And Cassie had so many opportunity to reach out to people, what's going on. But it seemed to me she was part of the game. And the game is over. It seemed to me Diddy probably dumped her. Listen, I'm done. I want to move on to different things. She don't know how to take it. So she went to the man. Listen, man, give me $30 million. Blah blah blah. Give me 30. It's $30 million for what? I've been paying you for all these years, and you leaving now. You want $30 million? Leave. But she didn't want to leave. She did not want to leave. So in other words, she said, you know what? A woman's scorn is dangerous. So instead of her leaving, she said, you know what? I'm gonna call Tony Busby, whatever. She called a lawyer, told the lawyer everything, and I'm sure the lawyer gave her some counseling. And the counseling they gave her, they told her, oh, by the way, go get the money. Get the money first, then go to the criminal case later. And now look. Now look. The things that people do for money. Same thing with the Dave guys. Same thing with the Dave and Celeste story. But hear this now. With the Dave story, man, because he haven't been charged with no crimes yet. Is there a strong possibility the police is looking at other suspects away from him? Because it seemed to me that they don't have no proof, they don't have nothing. They just hoping to get a break in this case. Oh yes, guys. I'm about to log off, guys. I appreciate everyone that came on, guys. And we had let me I'm gonna take a screenshot because I want to post, my finding here. Let me see if I can change my screenshot and make this a little more clearer screenshot. Let me see. Yes. Yes. I know what you're talking about, Josh. Yeah, the Stockholm syndrome, yes. Trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. You know what it's true? It's like they dump it on you. It's like they dump. It's like they dump. It's like they dump all and you got to deal with it. Trust me, I know exactly what you're talking about. Trust me. I'm going through that now, my friend. I'm going through what you call the Stockholm syndrome. It's rough, man. People dump the whole situation on you, man. It's not easy. It's not easy. But okay, what would I do? Seriously, you asking that question seriously? I'm gonna ask you seriously. Okay, my boss. If it's also your boss, I will let him know. I'm gonna report it. I'm gonna report it, man. I'm gonna report it. I'm going to report it because it doesn't matter if this person, your boss, your husband, your fiance, your coworker, your brother, your sister, it doesn't matter. No one have the right to put their hands on you physically without your consent. I don't care who you are, P. Diddley, the president, I don't care. Do I think she suffered? No. Mm-mm. I really don't. And don't feel like, oh, why? I don't. Okay, let me tell you the reason why. Let me tell you the reason why. She was never held against her will. She could go and come as she pleased. She had money. She had an apartment paying for 10 grand a month, paid for, food, clothes, limo picking her up. Everything is paid for. Mm, okay, Josh, hear this now. Why you think Cassie turned evidence against Diddy? Why? Why you think she turned in evidence towards Diddy? Keep this in mind. Is it possibility that if she didn't do that, her ass would have been right beside him as co-defenders? I think so. I think so. I believe if somebody else would have called the feds on both of them, they both would have been charged with racketeering, the money laundering, all that. Cause that's coming with racketeering. They would have, but mm-mm. Let me see if I get a picture of this. I don't want this picture. I need to screenshot because this picture here I guess this is the best one. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna put that on the platform like on Facebook, YouTube, um Instagram. Also, guys, before we go, check this out. I would say this was when I got distracted, but it came back, thank God. What I need for you guys, I do have a second channel. It's called YARDCHAT MMA. Please, guys, please, I need for you guys to go over there, subscribe. Josh, whoever's in the chat, please, I need your guys go over there. Whoever's in the chat, there's like 34 people in the chat. We're coming down. Please, I need for you guys go over there. It's called YARDCHAT MMA. It's a commentary podcast about MMA, sports, boxing. I'm trying to separate both platform. I don't want to have. I had MMA on this platform, but I said no. I want to make a separate channel because when I do MMA videos on this platform, we get good views. We get like 500, 600,000 views. We get good views. So we prefer to just have a different panel for movies, not movies, for different MMA clips and video and go live. So we trying to go live. I think we have like 18 subscribers there. Please, guys, we need about 30. We need about 20 something subscribers or 30 something. If we make 50 subscribers, so we could go live. I appreciate everyone that will support the platform. I'm going to put it in the chat, guys. Other platform, other channel. I'm going to put it in the. I'm going to put everything in there. It's called Yard Chat MMA. And I just put up a video this morning. Please subscribe. You know what I mean? Go over there and subscribe, guys. I need subscribers to go over there. Epstein and what did you say now? Let me say. Epstein and Maxwell said the same thing about his victim. They could have left. Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's a tight call, man. But guess what? You know, see, I believe Cassie had so many opportunities to actually, you know, leave the immediate, as I say, danger area, but she didn't. So, you know what I mean. But she, you know what I mean. Man, a victim. Maybe I don't know, guys. I'm not a victim. I don't know, guys. So this is, you know, I'm thinking about it, changing my Yard Chat logo as well too. You know what I mean? I know Cassie victim, but I'm like talking back and forth between going podcast and Cassie, but you know what I mean. Before we get into that, this is the new iPod. I guess this is the new I put on my channel, like you know, label for my channel. What do you guys think? You know, so when I do a video on my platform, this will pop up on the side. I think this is nice. You know, Yard Chat podcast, a good thing. So, you know what I mean? Cassie, man, I did this song, bottom up, throw your hands up. Dance together, we about to. You have jokes, man. But I need for you guys to really think about what I said today about, you know, the Man Act. What's the purpose behind it? What it was meant for? Why they pick and choose who to use it towards, and you know they're using it now. 100 and something year old law that came into play because they didn't want black men to date white women. But and it's crazy, man. It's crazy, but it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. Thanks for joining me this morning, guys. It's 12:15. We've been on for over 2 hours. 2 hours and 11 minutes. I promised myself we just go for 2 hours. And thank you, guys. I appreciate everyone that's supporting us. I appreciate the subscribers, uh, the likes, everything. The chat, what was going on in the chat. I really had a great time today talking to people. I appreciate it. And you know, guys, you'll come back in the future, man. And you know, the good thing about it, guys, I'm seeing a lot of people returning. You know, I see in the chat a lot of people returning, and I appreciate it. So that means you know they like the platform, and you know I try and do my best, trying to put out good content, you know, and stick to the truth, righteousness. You know what I mean? I don't try to take no shortcut, but you know, just do the right thing, man. So, you know what I mean? It's just, man, everything's just messed up, man. The world is messed up, but what are you gonna do? We just gotta keep, keep going forward. And this is what I gotta leave with your guys. And I appreciate everyone in chat, man. This is what I'm gonna leave with you guys. This is the word of the day. And if you don't take nothing away from the platform today, you take this. A winner never quit, and a quitter never win. That's all I gotta say. A winner never quit, and a quitter never wins. So people, don't you dare quit on nothing. You get up, you dust yourself off, you straighten up your collar, and you keep moving, go forward. So that is the word for the day, guys. A winner never quit, and a quitter never win. Thanks for joining me, guys. God bless you guys. Peace and love and happiness. And may the grace of the Most High go with everybody today, guys, because you need to put Him first. Put everything in His hand, guys, because you know it's time and the season that it's rough out there, guys. It's rough. Enough love, guys. All right. Thanks everyone for coming to chat. I appreciate it. Oh, you know what? Let me wow. I'm gonna take a screenshot with this. Yeah, I think this will be better. Yeah, this one will be better. All right, guys. And thank you. Appreciate it. Enough love. All right. Let me just finish this screenshot and I can. Sure, when you leave the chat, make sure you guys press, you know, the like button so the video, you know, keep in the order, guys. Thank you very much. All right.